Have you ever watched the movie Up, where a man floats into the sky with balloons? Well, what if I told you someone actually did that? No Pixar magic. No CGI. Just one man, a lawn chair, and 45 giant helium balloons. Meet Larry Walters. Ever since he was a kid, he dreamed of becoming a pilot. He'd watch planes fly overhead for hours, imagining what it felt like to soar through the clouds. But there was one problem: Larry had poor eyesight. Too poor to ever qualify for flight school. So, his dream of flying stayed grounded. Until one day, he realized, maybe he didn't need a license to reach the sky. Larry's idea was wild, even ridiculous. He went to a local military surplus store and bought 45 weather balloons, each about 8 feet wide. Then he filled them with helium, tied them to a regular lawn chair, and anchored it to his Jeep. He called it Inspiration I. And just like that, his lifelong dream was about to come true, in the weirdest way imaginable. On July 2, 1982, Larry sat down in his makeshift aircraft, lawn chair, helmet, and all. He had a pellet gun to shoot balloons for descent, a CB radio to stay in touch, a camera, a couple of sandwiches, and, of course, a beer. His friends untied the ropes, and Larry shot up into the sky way faster than anyone expected. He didn't rise a few hundred feet, not even 1,000. Larry Walters soared 16,000 feet into the sky, that's nearly 5,000 meters. He floated over Long Beach, California, watching the world shrink beneath him. Airliners flying nearby actually reported seeing a man in a lawn chair with balloons. Air traffic control couldn't believe it. Larry, speaking calmly on his CB radio, said, "This is Lawn Chair Larry. I'm kind of up here, requesting advice on descent." After about 45 minutes of floating among the clouds, Larry decided it was time to come back down. He grabbed his pellet gun and started popping balloons one by one. Slowly, the chair began to descend. But things didn't go smoothly. As he got lower, the remaining balloons got tangled in power lines, causing a 20-minute blackout in the neighborhood below. For a terrifying moment, the chair dangled dangerously above the street. Then finally, thud, he landed safely on the ground. Police and reporters surrounded him immediately. When asked why he did it, Larry simply said, "A man can't just sit around." He was fined $1,500 for flying without authorization. But to the world, he was already a legend. Larry's bizarre adventure inspired a whole new sport, cluster ballooning. Since then, daredevils have strapped themselves to balloons all over the world, chasing that same impossible feeling of flight. And while Larry's story sounds like something out of a cartoon, his courage, or maybe his curiosity, proved something simple. Sometimes, the dreamers who look the most foolish end up flying the highest. So next time you see balloons floating into the sky, remember Larry Walters, the man who took reach for the clouds a little too literally, and actually did it.